Not gonna lie to you, these last couple of months have been rough. Very rough. It is mid-March. Actually, March is almost done. We've got like 2 weeks left, maybe a week and a half. But this isn't about March, this is about February. So let's go back. Let's rewind, take a trip to the past, and let's recap February. Hello! Happy March! You have no idea how long I've been wanting to make this video. This next Chatty Get Ready With Me monthly recap. I almost made a Chatty Get Ready With Me like so many times. So many times throughout the month of February because I was going through it. Let me tell you, I was going through it. Cried a lot. I cried I cried a lot, and I stressed a lot, and I binge ate a lot, but here we are. We have made it through those times, and I live to tell the tale. So let's talk about it. Let me know in the comments below how your month of February was. I know a lot of us are still in lockdown, so for a lot of people it's like, well, my month was the same as last month because I wasn't able to go anywhere or do anything or see anyone. I totally get that. But, you know, we can still have highlights and lowlights possibly, so let me know in the comments how your month went. I'm actually gonna recap my first 7 goals that I made at the beginning of the year, but before that I'm just gonna kind of go over, you know, how the month went as a whole and kind of the main events that happened in the month. I am gonna do my best to try and not get too distracted and to make sure I'm actually doing my makeup at the same time. This look is inspired by a brand new choker that I got from Sugar and Spikes and earrings. So we're gonna go with that color scheme. My makeup color scheme is gonna be based on these amazing earrings that Rainbow Goth, aka Rainbow Brandy, gave to me. As well as this choker. They match! Oh my gosh, isn't it so cute? I cannot. I love it. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be wearing. So I'm gonna do a makeup. I usually don't do too matchy, I don't think, but I just really thought it was a challenge to do a makeup look based on this color scheme, which is kind of more on the pastel side. It's kind of like a rainbow pastel. So we are going to do our best to do a makeup look with that color scheme. So let's do it. First things first, before I get into anything else, is foundation. So I'm just gonna use this brush that came in a huge brush kit that I got on Amazon that I did in this Amazon haul here, if you want to watch that. Yeah, there were some good things. There was definitely some good things in this month. Obviously it went by crazy fast, but I just feel like that's the norm now. Like, I'm always shocked every time a month just disappears, but it's like, don't they all? Don't they all just disappear? So I have to stop feeling shocked, like, oh my god, it's over, you know? So the good parts about February: had a nice Valentine's Day, and me and my partner never really celebrated Valentine's Day before, so that was really nice. And he got me a nice gift, which was a necklace that maybe I'll insert here, a picture or a video, because I've worn it a couple of times. And we watched Stranger Than Fiction, which he had never seen before, and I like that movie. If you've never seen it, it's with Will Ferrell, but he's playing kind of a serious role. I mean, I think the movie's funny, but yeah, this one, oh, and we got barbecue from this place that we never got before, and it was like amazing. So it was like a really good day, and we went to the park and we took our dog to the park, and it was fun. And we were like the weird goth people at the park, so that's always fun. Other good things that happened in February was I hit my first subscriber goal. Ooh, yeah, I surpassed it actually. If you subscribed, thank you for being here, because it really means a lot to me. Like, truly, it really does mean a lot to me. So yeah, that was a highlight of the month. Also, I got to do a collab with Miss Magic. I keep calling her Miss Magic, but I got to do a collab with Magic from MissMagicGirlTV and the Secret Doll Society, so I'll leave the link in the description below. So that was definitely a highlight of the month. I got a lot of really cute things this month. Many from Sugar and Spikes. I know I'm shouting out Rainbow Brandy. I know I'm shouting out Rainbow Goth and Sugar and Spikes a lot, but y'all, it's because I genuinely, truly love her store, okay? So I'm probably not gonna stop shouting her out. I definitely want to shout out a lot of other YouTubers that I love as well. And that's definitely coming in the near future. But for now, you all, I gotta tell you, Sugar and Spikes is my new favorite store. You're not gonna stop hearing about it. You're hearing about it in this video today. I guess the last thing, oh God, there's a big one. There's actually a big one. Okay, so there's two other big highlights I had in February. I got an interview. So I applied for a job with the same company that I work at now. I applied for a different position that I think I would be a great fit for, and I think I would enjoy a lot more, and I think it would be a lot less stressful for me because I just think I'd be a better fit for it. I think it would play to my strengths rather than some of my weaknesses, which my current role I think does. And so anyways, so I applied for that and I made it past the first interview, and I got 2 other interviews, and I'm currently just waiting to hear back. So put some good vibes out there for me that I get this new job, because my current job is driving me absolutely insane. That's a low light of the month for sure. I cried a lot because of my job this month. Like, I would literally be working and just like sobbing at the same time, like so much. I'm just so over it, and it just really does suck out my soul, but it pays well. So, you know, that's why I stay, because it pays. But that said, yeah, so highlight was that I got the interview, and I got the second interview, and now I'm just waiting to hear if I got the job. And the last bit of good news, I'm sure there was other good things that happened, but the last bit of good news is like huge. My cousin's wife had a heart attack, first of all, and she's in her 30s. So that video that I made about can you have a heart attack in your 30s? Yeah, you can. Y'all, we need to be healthy out here. We need to start eating healthy. We need to start exercising. We need to be healthy. And yeah, that's the thing though, she is healthy. But I think in her case, she did have maybe like a family thing or a pre-existing condition thing. But still, the point is, anyone can have a heart attack at any time. So we have to take care of our health. We can't take our health for granted, you know? And I have been taking it for granted. And I'll talk more about that later. But she had a heart attack, and my cousin and her just had a baby. So that was a 4-month-old baby. Whew. So, I'm not gonna get emotional. But the good news is she came through. So she was like she was in a coma. It was looking like it was gonna need a miracle to get her through, and like my whole family was praying. You know, I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in the power of positive thinking, which to me, it's kind of the same thing as a prayer, right? It's like if you envision something the way that you want it, then without any negative feelings or resistance, I believe that, not that it always will come to be, but that it can play a huge role. So I was just imagining them together. I was imagining them happy. I wasn't even thinking about her current situation. I was just really imagining them together and happy. And I was talking to her like, come on girl, you gotta get up, you gotta wake up. You know, I was like talking to her like that, and everybody was, you know, my whole family was. So it wasn't just me, like everybody. And I talked to my dad about it, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna imagine them together at a theme park having fun. And I was like, yeah, exactly. Like, just imagine her well. And I'm not gonna say that that's what did it, but she was at a critical point, and I think everybody's prayers and good thoughts towards her might have made a difference. You know, at that point, if it's not medicine and if it's a miracle, like what is it, you know? But I know there's a lot of times that people pray for miracles and they don't happen, so I don't want to make it sound like if you were praying for one and it didn't happen, that you weren't doing it right. I don't want to make it sound like that. But in this case, she just happened to come out of it, and it was kind of a miracle. So it's just awesome. That was like probably the best news of the whole month. But it is scary. Like I said, we gotta take care of ourselves, you know? We got to take care of ourselves. So, hard point to transition out of, because it's kind of serious, but I just wanted to make that point because it's so important that we take care of our health, because you never know. She was a healthy young woman, basically. She's in her early 30s, and it can happen, you know? So just, when I say take care of yourselves, I mean it, and I've got to take care of myself too, because I don't, and I need to be better about that. Which I guess brings me to the goals. So let's talk about the goals that I set at the beginning of the year, and where's my progress now after the second month of the year, okay? So first, let me get my eyeshadow situation figured out. I put on my primer. My eyebrows are coming through. I need to shave them again. I am a mess. I still have not fully organized my room. You know what? That's gonna be a goal for March. Finish organizing all my shit because it is just a disaster in here. And like I'll clean my room and then it just becomes a mess again. So, I mean, I do everything in here. I work in here, I record videos in here. That's pretty much my whole life, but you know, my videos are all over the place, different topics, makeup, wigs, clothes, things are everywhere. And so I just really need to organize better so it's not this hot mess. Okay, okay, I would love to tell you what palettes I'm using to make this look, but all of my palettes, unfortunately, that I have right now were created by problematic people. Sadly, problematic YouTubers, if that gives you any hints that I'm not trying to promote, so I'm not trying to tell you what palette I'm using, but I'll just give you a hint of what kind of shade or color I'm using that maybe you could find in another palette of your own, okay? So, the first thing I'm gonna do, which I forget to do a lot of times, is kind of prime my eye with a neutral color. So I'm gonna do that, and then let's start talking about the goals. The goals for the year and how did they turn out up to this point in February. So, the first goal that I had for the year was to make self-care a priority. Now that's a great goal, but a vague goal. But I think in some cases it's good to have a vague goal. It's more of an intention, right? And I can say that having that be an intention has been helpful for me. Because last year I was working so much. I was working off the clock. I was just working like crazy, and it was like it really got to a breaking point. Like by Halloween, I was done. My brain was broken. And I had basically a mental breakdown then, and I kind of pushed through November, and then I had a 2-week vacation. But that's just one example of how I wasn't self-caring. Like I wasn't saying no at work. I wasn't saying no at work. I was setting unrealistic expectations for myself, and I was expecting myself to meet them at any cost, which meant I had to work extra, right? A lot extra. And so that's just one example of ways that I wasn't taking care of myself, but it definitely has helped this year. Like I'm not perfect at it, but I'll definitely be in situations where I'm like thinking about pushing myself through something, and then I'm like, no. Fuck no. Fuck no, you are not doing that. This is like not good for you. Put yourself first. And so I have started to do that. I'm setting more boundaries at work and in my personal life. I'm like feeling less guilt about things that I'm not able to do for other people. So that's good. But there's other ways I still need to focus on self-care, like skin and just health, like my actual health, my mental health. There's so many things that I could do. So I think I'm on the right path in terms of having it be an intention and noticing more when I'm doing things that are bad for myself and stopping. But I need to be better. And I will, you know, I think I'm making progress. And the things like changing my diet and my exercise, I think those are things I've struggled with for a long time, so I know that's gonna be like its own challenge, but that's definitely part of self-care. Actually, one thing that I wanted to do for self-care was take care of my skin, and I got this like prescription lotion basically to help, you know, have smoother skin. But like literally the second day that I went to use it, it flushed down the toilet. Like it didn't just fall into the toilet, it flushed down the toilet, and I wasn't able to use that. So, you know what? Let me just reorder that prescription right now. I did it. I just ordered my prescription for my prescription face cream. So that should be coming in the mail. What a miracle. Soon. So that's done. So that's another way I wanted to do self-care. So next for my makeup look, I'm just going to put a lavender sort of shade on the corner of my eyelids. Okay, so my second intention for the year was to have more fun. I do think I'm having more fun. The third intention of listening to more music, I feel like I started off strong at the beginning of the year. I will say that I do have a new favorite. I don't even know how to say her name. She's either Queen Irby or Queen Herbie. Probably Queen Irby, but I was calling her Queen Herbie. But yeah, I just love her music. It's very inspiring and it just makes me feel like, yeah, like that whole concept of put yourself first, take care of yourself. Her music really inspires that, and it also is just fun to listen to. So I've been listening to her a lot, and she's one of the new artists that I started listening to this year. Ash Nico I've been listening to for a few years, but she dropped a new album at the beginning of the year, so that's something else I've just been like had on repeat. So as far as this makeup look goes, to follow the pattern of the earrings, I put like this pastel pinky lavender in the corner of my eye, and then I followed it with a yellow, and now I'm gonna go with a green and a blue, and that's gonna complete the eyeshadow look. So I don't know if you could see this eye look, but it is all the colors on the earrings. Oh, isn't it actually? I'm kind of proud and happy of that. That's actually like really good. So let me put eyeliner on and lashes on, and then I'll do my lips and we'll wrap up this chatty get ready with me, because I could talk forever. Okay, now we're in the final look. So yeah, does my makeup and lipstick and eyeshadow match the accessories? I hope so, because that was the whole point. But I love this so much. Look at these bows, look at these pastel spikes, look at this amazing pastel rainbow spirit board planchet, and these earrings. Thank you so much. I love them so much. Thank you. Rainbow Goth, she is the best. She is literally the absolute sweetest. And I love her channel, and I love her store. So check that out in the description below. This look was completely inspired by the accessories that she made. So, and that she gifted me these beautiful earrings that I love. And I love that I get to wear them with my matching choker. So, yeah, this is it. I hope it's a good, good look, but I love it either way. I love these accessories. I love this color scheme. And I'm just having fun, you know, trying different things that I don't usually do with my makeup. So I think my eyelash is falling off, so I better go. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Thanks for listening to this chatty get ready with me. For the most part, I think I'm doing good for most of the goals and intentions that I set for the year. February was a wild month. It was a hard month for me in a lot of ways, but I'm here, I got through it, and I'm excited that things are changing and going to change for the better. So let's see how March goes. I'll see you all later. Bye.